I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You're gonna get us both in a world of trouble, Mr. Marston. Best we get out of town. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Yeah. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit. if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you better off not knowing.
Giddy up. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Come on, easy up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Go. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
you're alive.
Came out today, I think.
So,
Or whenever,
see,
I don't remember.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Come on.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, boy. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Gee up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you.
Calling Cody.
I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables? Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Oh, fucking horse.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. You got one!
Fuck you, rabbit.
You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I believe. Good shot. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Come on.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
We're
The damn coyotes! Get
Come on,
'em!
Mr. Marston. Come on, they're heading for the chicken coop.
Oh, slow the fuck down.
That's your luck, Mike.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Hey,
Yeah, you got one. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
¿Cómo estás?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
hey ho! Already beating you, bitch.
Whoa!
Oh, watch out.
On the count of 3. 3,
What?
2,
Count the other way, bitch.
go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Should I wait for you to catch up?
Come on, boy.
How you doing back there?
No.
Yeah. Are you saving the best for last? Let's go. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Would you like me to slow down? Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
No. No, 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 no.
Come on. Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland.
Yeah! Look at that male pride move!
Slow down.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So
Oh,
tell
this is the
me,
dog.
have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
Watch
I appreciate
out!
your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland.
Oh.
I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
I don't know if this wagon can handle
Ah!
a country like this.
Hey,
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
The whole town needs my expertise. Cleaned up.
Dear sir, hello.
You need something for that gout?
Thank you.
Take care of yourself. And that liver.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You want to speak to me?
I did.
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking hard.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me. Slow it down there, Marston.
Oh.
This ain't a race.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Hurry up, horse. Fuck.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Move! Headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Come on, easy up now.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon.
The fuck?
Marston, take that bastard behind the crate.
Outlaws! I've seen tougher cow turns!
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you in the face. Watch out for that sneaky bastard. seen the last of them.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you. This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Guess Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the roast for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Doing here?
My name's Cheerful. Very grateful. There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend. Don't think you'll be needing this. Yeah. Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
No. They can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Kilo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Yeah. Everybody dismount and follow me. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Wait out, Marston. We need to stick together. Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us.
There's gonna be a lot of graves, Doug!
Come on. Run for the government, boy. Boy like that, Martin.
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
What have you got for me?
Are you kidding me? Hurry up! Stay with us!
Nice of you to give an old man a hand. My God. Look out! There's 2 behind that rock. That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. Damn you Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. Get to that camp. Blast them, boy. Hellfire! For Christ's sakes! You better surrender. You hear? There's the son of a bitch. Nice shot! That bastard won't be rustling no more.
This is where it is, buddy! Right here!
Get those thieving bastards! Got you, Martin. Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge. Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Sniper! Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches! Good shooting, boy!
I've got my shooting pants on.
I see him. Put down your gun and surrender! I can hear more guns. Quick, let's go help the deputy. I see one of them. Damn right shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Hell's your problem, Marston?
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
What the fuck?
Fire at will, boy!
Surrender, or I'll kill you all! There's one more for the vultures.
I guess this ain't gonna end well for someone.
There's one of them. Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. There's someone. Nice shot.
For Christ's sake! What the hell are you aiming at me for?
Come on now! Stop that! Where's your brand and iron now? We've come for Mr. Soldiers' cattle! Good shot! Partner, I'm gonna bed you down like a mad dog. What the hell are you doing? Hey, was that you or me? Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves. and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
What can I say, partner?
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. You'll leave widows at home, lawman. Turn around.
Cool Excuse me, sir, you need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
My God! They've come back to finish me off! Ah! How many bullets can one man take? That's it! Sound the salute! Clear the way! Looks like you got them all. Now get me to a doctor!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They seem a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
Where are they all coming from? Oh, I implore you to please stay on the road! I knew you'd come. What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! This is bad. Yeah, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Your arms.
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
We got the finest selection.
Hey, partner.
You surely won't regret a purchase.
Rattlesnake Fest is next month. Guess that means
I'll buy anything that meets my strict standards.
Well, howdy, partner.
So long.
Hey-ho.
that mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble. Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
How about some five-finger fillet?
I'm pretty sure it does. I can't imagine why the servers got shut off.
Looks like you're gonna have to get faster, my friend.
I'm even quicker than this when I ain't drinking. All right, there.
Get wrecked, motherfucker.
Greetings.
Let's see if I can match you.
Oh, hell! Reyes is as revolutionary as Napoleon. He just likes riding horses in a fancy uniform.
Well, no surprises there.
I'm telling you that
Good,
John,
but not good enough.
for Southwestern Rail.
Fuck.
Careful now, mister. All right, there.
Oh, damn it. Fucking it up.
This is it.
Not bad.
God almighty. If they wouldn't arrest me for it, I'd torch that train station. You're either drunk, stupid, or crazy. But credit where it's due.
Last guy?
Put down your dust.
100. So, hold on there.
Let's
Try
put
and keep
money
an
on.
eyeball on my blade.
Fuck! God damn it. I keep fucking it up.
I don't care nothing. So you want
Fucking shit.
Hello there.
How many fucking times are we doing this?
This is gonna be easier than I
Fuck.
thought.
Fuck.
You ain't much good at this.
Oh my god, this fucking sucks.
Man, Ain't my game.
War horse. Well, how do I? Hefty. Fine.
Southwestern Railroad Company is just fun for the Jews to run the country, you know? Coming to Armadillo to separate the wicked from the meek. The rail.
I'm a very good lawyer. Interested?
Careful, lady.
Keep your jaw. Why don't you jump, boys? It's a pleasure to see you. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his proper top.
Proper time.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his proper top for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Proper time. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Sorry, partner.
Can I skin the horse? Yep.
Go!
God, horse. Thanks for following, Julio. $5 a.m. Ah, damn it.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh. Call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, If I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Farmers such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Oh, not this mission.
Come on.
Giddy up! Thank you for telling me all that back there. You should learn to ride before you learn to herd.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Oh.
Hello, mister. Control that. Let's go.
Oh.
He's got it. Stay behind him, Mr. Marston. That's it. Come on.
Mr. Marston.
Go. Hee-haw, get out of here, Kyle. Oh.
Get right at them. Drive them this way.
Yeah, it does look good. Especially considering how old the game is. Amazing what a resolution bump does to the game.
Come on.
Keep going, Mr. Marston. Easy up now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the calling, Mr. Marston? Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on, come on!
Get out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, fuck!
Guess it's too late to talk about things.
Fuck, I didn't mean to shoot her. Well, fucking auto aim kept going on her. That. Game is a great story.
The things you say, honestly.
Biggest problem with GTA 5, it had a horrible story. I didn't like any of the characters either. They're all just fucking shitty characters. At least Nico was somewhat of a decent character in 4. His name is John Marston, but every character in 5 is just a shithead.
How are you?
I didn't give a shit if they died.
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws.
Imagine it will. It's not going to come out for a while, though.
Smallpox.
Do that for a reason, because then people double dip.
Very more
This game won't ever come to PC because it's a fucking coding nightmare.
I've seen strong.
This game apparently runs just horribly internally. That's why it's never going to go to PC. They'd have to rewrite the whole entire engine just to port this to PC. It's not worth the money.
No, sir.
Not like they're going to get enough sales to justify it.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like
I didn't like 5. Story in 5 was horrible, I thought. All the characters are shit. None of them are redeemable.
Preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Most likable characters, I don't fucking know his name, the black guy.
Well,
everyone else is just, the other two are shitheads.
Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Oh, finally, I get a rope.
You're gonna need this.
I can tie people up. Fucking put them on railroad tracks.
Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Going.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there are few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you
That's
ask me.
sexist.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Just assume my gender.
There they are! Let's get after them!
Rope one of them!
Tomorrow I'll teach you about
Let's go!
Woo! Got you, fucker.
Now relax!
I want to buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it. Come on!
Come
let's
on,
go.
baby! Calm down!
Show me what you got, boy!
Easy there!
Let's see it, boy! Come on, then!
too much!
Come on! Come on! Nearly got you!
That's it! Don't give up!
Relax now!
You're doing fine!
I got you now!
You'll have this in no time!
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. Mount up, Marston. You leave this in the middle. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one! What are you waiting for? Hang on to him! Right, let's see if you can break this one! That's it! Lead with him!
Almost got you! Whoa there!
Yeah!
Relax now! Nearly there! Oh, shit! Calm down now! You're mine now! Calm yourself now. There.
You got him!
That's what I'm worried about.
Nice work! I think that'll do it.
I'm really worried about the main character of Red Dead 2. There's a rumor that it's going to be multiple characters, but I feel like the story lacks when they have multiple characters. That's why 4 and this one were so good, because it's one character. I was really worried that the character's going to be
I like
shitty.
your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want.
Like, John Marston's a
Me and my
dickhead, but
family,
at least he's not, you know. At least he changes.
You have enough. It's one
He
that
admits
gets
that
so many
he's a
folks in
bad
trouble.
person, too.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest
Kind of
day's
like
work.
Joel from
No wonder you look
Last
so
of Us.
tired then.
He knows he's a horrible person, but he tries his best
Joker,
to
Miss
fix
McFarland.
it.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Whoa there! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Armadillo.
No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Oh, I fucking hate this mission.
Where it narrows.
Oh, this mission sucks ass. Mission is the worst.
Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
Right you are, miss. Come on.
This is exactly why I hate this mission.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Go. Come on.
Not go that way, please. There you go. Go on, no, no, no. There you go.
Easy. Come on.
It wouldn't be so bad if the AI is purposely designed to be shitty. That's the fucking problem with this mission. They are purposely designed to be fucking stupid. Look at them. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, I'm gonna go this way.
Whoa there.
See what I mean? They're so fucking stupid. And then they go backwards and then I have to redo everything.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Come on. Whoa. Slow down.
Please, for fucking Christ's sake, just go.
Whoa.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. There you go. Come on.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on.
Come back here, fucker. Oh, he's fast.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, ah! Fuck off. Gotcha, fucker.
Whoa! Relax now. Almost got you. Oh, damn! It's all right. Relax now. Nearly there. Relax. Come on, baby. Calm down. There you go. Come on.
The hell?
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
I don't want to do another Bonnie mission. Marshall.
Let's go.
If you're game, maybe you'd like to learn a little something searching around about for a few plants I'm light on.
The snake?
Here's the deal. Whichever one of us gets back here
Yeah.
first with the right plants wins on the bet.
Snake, you wanna fucking go? Bitch.
I'm afraid you're mine.
30 FPS.
What were you eating?
Challenge? Collect 2 plants and return to the camp before the herbalist? Oh, fuck me. Watch out, horse. No, 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 no. Haha, sucks for you. I got the fucking plant.
Perfect.
Oh, he's got one. I got 2. Run back.
Come on. Too slow, my friend.
Gun? Uh-oh.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
What was that banging noise?
Hey, wait up!
All right, let's go. Stay together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am.
Oh, it is, though.
But people can spend their hard-earned money.
It'd be the same thing when the PlayStation 5 comes out. Uncharted Last of Us 2 will look horrible. 5 years. This is how it works.
Hey, Marshall, see those vultures?
I see them.
This game looked amazing when it came out. It still kind of does.
Come on.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshall.
Skin the horses.
Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
No, 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 no. Oh, whatever. We'll just go.
Come on.
Keep following this road.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
All right, let's go check it out.
Yeah. Let's go. Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
I hope it has backwards compatibility. That's the one thing that PlayStation does a horrible job with. PlayStation Now is a fucking joke. That's why I love Xbox. Being able to play games, 360 games, by just downloading it, it's so much better. If they don't have backwards compatibility, it's gonna kill that system. Because Xbox will, for sure.
Can't see a soul anywhere.
They already have Xbox One and Xbox 360 games. They're not gonna not do it for the next gen.
Shed's clear, Marshal. No one here.
How about the barn?
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Get that door open.
I don't know. It depends when it comes out.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage.
The rumor is that's gonna come out. I don't know.
Family is being kept
Not for another 2 years.
gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Hey, how?
I dropped 100 fools like you!
Oh! Right in the head.
Hellfire! Looky here, friend. You tangle with a
Boom!
Hey!
Are you kidding me? You and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
Deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna put you down.
Crap!
What? Get a chance to aim.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Wait, how do you? Oh.
You wanna get shot? Now on to the next one.
Right in the dick.
You really want to die, friend? Ain't you a pretty little thing?
You're gonna be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
Thank you. I was convinced I was dead.
And make a
Why
run
don't you
for the
fuck
shed. Keep your head down.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Look like that's all of them. Let's see how the hostages are doing.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's
Shut
homes.
up, bitch.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy! All right, let's find those bastards.
Come on!
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal? What?
Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a game together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved...
Eyes up! You see that?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Keep together and stay in here. This is the best cover we got.
It's gonna take more than one of you, partner!
Get those raping bastards!
I'm gonna put you down.
You'll pay for what you did at Redwood. Marston, come back! There's 2 minutes to fight in the open.
Oh, right in the fucking head.
Heads up, more of them coming down the hill.
Lost his hat.
Get me Williamson! They say I'm past it. Knew what you was getting into.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman
Yeah, it is.
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Deke. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Yeah, I saw that a bunch of Xbox One or original games.
Go! Come on!
Whoa!
Yeah! Let's go!
Come on, horse.
Yeah!
Not that many bad games nowadays. Hit or miss. Depends on what fucking developer or publisher you go with. Oh yeah, I gotta convince this guy to move off his land. Or kill him.
What the hell do you want?
Howdy, friend. I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Should just kill this guy.
Now you can't rob the place, now can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200, I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in
Just
Blackwater.
kill him.
Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir. $200, partner. Take it.
Can
or
I
leave
rope him? Possible.
Just.
I'll put him in here. Oh, I kinda can. He has to smell the shit.
Let's go.
The Bonnie house. God horse.
Slow up. Come on.
Not really. They're actually a lot better now. I'd argue it's the complete opposite with fucking Ubisoft. They actually improve their games over time. Division is a perfect example. Their microtransactions are a little debatable, but Rainbow Six Siege is another example. The game came out and it was a piece of shit, now it's fucking doing very well. They just have the stigma that they're a bad company, but they're really not. They were shitty. Were. Past tense.
Well, howdy. You got the deed?
Yep. Here it is.
Yeah. Oh, there's blood on this deed, Marston. I didn't tell you to
kill
kill
him.
the poor old man. Here, take the money. That old bastard's got a son living up in Blackwater, so I'd be real careful not to publicize this sale too much. Unless killing an entire
I
family
didn't kill him.
is a pleasure of yours, of course.
Good luck with the property, McAllister.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
Come on.
Here's the thing though, as much as people want to suck fucking CD Projekt Red's dick every goddamn day and say they're best fucking developer around, their gameplay is horrible. Witcher has some of the most boring fucking gameplay I've ever played. So I'm not that excited about Cyberpunk because Witcher is such a boring game to play. If it wasn't, I didn't even finish it. I can't finish it because I can't play that game for 200 hours. It's so boring. The story may be good, the graphics may be good, but the gameplay is dreadfully boring. That's why I can't stand their games. If Cyberpunk is the same way, I'm not gonna give a shit about it. I'd much rather take a game that actually plays well versus something that looks good. I actually finished Witcher 2, but that's because it's not fucking 300-hour game.
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know. They're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
It's a well-made game, it's just not that good of a game. It's not as good as everyone makes it out to be.
Let's get going before the weather gets any worse.
There's so many better games in that genre. People just really like it because it doesn't have shitty microtransactions. Because everyone wants to basically suck the dick of the developers.
Are you a religious man?
It's a good game. It's not a great game though, I don't think.
Things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get
Oh,
real
I
ornery
agree.
in bad weather.
That's the thing. There's so many better fucking RPGs in Witcher.
Voice for the herd. It's gonna be hard shouting over this storm.
Doesn't mean it's a bad game, it's just not as good as everyone makes it out to be.
Watch it in that mud. Come on, boy.
Come on, easy up there.
Come on, cows. Right behind. Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Stay close, Mr. Marston. Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together.
Let's go.
The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Easy.
Where you going, cow? Hey. Hey. Come on. There you go. I mean, the story might be good, but my problem is that they're not going to make story DLC. They're going to do the same thing they did with GTA 5. They're going to focus too much online and have shark cards. So you're going to basically buy a blinged out version of a horse, and then they're not going to make any story or DLC. That's what I'm going to be annoyed about, because that's exactly what they're going to do. GTA 4 and fucking Red Dead had some of the best story DLC in a game in a while, and it sucks that they didn't do any for 5.
They're spooked.
Uh-oh.
We have to stop the stampede.
No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, get back in the herd.
Ah, that was close. Now let's round up those stragglers. Don't give up now. We're nearly there.
That's what I was trying to do. Come on. Come on. Get over there.
Whoa there.
I can tell you for a fact that developers are a little bit more cautious about microtransactions after Star Wars. Because I don't know if you know, but a lot of publishers are very scared of microtransactions now because of what happened with Battlefront 2. They won't admit it, but there's a lot of developers that have said after the fact they're a little scared of microtransactions now. The shitstorm that Battlefront 2 caused. Which is a good thing. Oh. Where you going, Cal? Back. Hey, Cal. Where do you think you're going? Get in there. No. Where are you going? What the fuck? Hey!
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
There you go. Oh, that's right. The fucking...
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Come on, let's see if we can find the old goat.
Come on.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust. Look, I think I see someone.
Let's go!
Daddy! What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Ballard twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now and fetch the wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Yeah! Careful! What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead, too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your boss seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
Those damn rustlers! I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in. Like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't realize
The outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good.
You're upset.
Look, Mr. Marston, the barn is on fire.
Let's go.
Amazing how good this game still looks.
We gotta get to the horse. Let's have to them.
The doors are blocked. We need to find another way in.
Come on, put it on.
Mr. Marston, please, see if you can get in through the loft.
This ain't working. There ain't enough of us. Somebody get them horses out. Los caballos. Help me, will you? What are you waiting for? Come on, Marston.
He did it! Now get the horses out!
Fuck out.
Let's go.
Oops, sorry.
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. You saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John, my family owes you a great debt.
I think you got enough debt. You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
Glad to see.
Why, hello.
A serious customer. Excellent.
Appreciate it.
I always like to do business.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello.
Howdy, mister.
I got nothing but good, honest profit.
I got work to do. Don't have time for this racket.
They say a wedding's gonna be in town. The bride's that catalog woman on Social Found.
Thanks for the visit. That's how most
That's
of this
good,
stuff
thank you.
ends up here. Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way or another.
¿Qué tal?
Alright. Off for now. Ugh. Back on tomorrow night. See ya. Thanks for watching. Again.